Hello and welcome back to GCS Machinery. Hope you're all doing okay. Right, a couple of points. The other day we had a Fendt tractor in the yard with real weights on, and we asked people to have a bit of a guess how much that tractor weighed when it was fully weighted with its front weights on and its rear wheel weights on. Because I was absolutely astounded by how much it weighed. And the driver informs me that when it's got its front weights on, with its rear wheel weights on, everything else, it weighs 17 tonnes, which I was just quite surprised at. So for those people that did guess, there were some of you that were very, very, very close to where it was. So well done for that. So I just found it quite interesting. Subscriber wise, we are so close to 11,000 subscribers. Now I find it amazing that there's 11,000 people in this world that want to follow the things that we do. So to each and every one of you, thank you for subscribers. We've had a big flurry in the last 2 days of new subscribers. So thank you so much to everybody. Please, if you haven't already done so, please click subscribe, ring the little bell, you know the full works. It does help all of our YouTube channels when people do that. So anyway, what are we on today? Right, well I'm off to go and look at machinery. I'm going back to Barnsley again today. The auction there starts tomorrow. It's on for 3 days, Saturday, Monday and Tuesday. So we're going to have a look, see what's there. Because sometimes, I'm not saying these auctioneers, but sometimes the pictures you see online just occasionally omit maybe a detail that would be detrimental to the fact that whether we would purchase the items or not. So there we go. Anyway, there we go. Right, off to Barnsley. All right, we're back at Watches Auctions at Barnsley. Watts and Associates. Be coming here for... They all want to be TV stars now, don't they? They all want to be on TV. So... We've been buying from Watts and Associates for 20, 25 years. I don't know exactly, but an awful long time. So it's good to come look round. So again, I probably mentioned before, this used to be a live auction. It's now a 3-day online auction, so we come and have a look. A big section of vehicles here. Various vans and man lifts and everything else. And as with every sale that we've been to lately, there's some caravans. It seems to be an ongoing thing with caravans. But, and again, as we saw at Euro auctions, there's a black London taxi. With the wood trim on the inside. Look at that. I don't know how many miles that's done, we can't see without the keys, but there we go. A London taxi with a faded Union Jack on the roof, but there we go. Come out into the bottom yard here, and there's a huge selection of all sorts of tools and bits and pieces. All will be available to buy online. Some of it's good, some of it won't be quite so good, and some of it's for parts, as you can see there. So that's why it always pays to come and have a little look around and see what's here. If you want a lawnmower or chainsaw or some fake green stuff, it's here. What are these things? Or a pool table, snooker table, I don't know, probably got that wrong, but anyway. Or basket, a bicycle with a basket on, no. Or even a calf milk feeder. There's certainly a variation of stuff here. Diggers, dumpers, forklifts, of probably every variation is here somewhere. Certainly there's a huge selection of stuff here. Most of these will come from a major hire company, and will all have a good service history and be looked after. So quite a lineup. This excavator, I don't think I've ever heard the name of before. A PowerTrack EC20. Manufactured last year. That's different, isn't it? Sliding window on the cabs on that side. Bit different. CE marked. Has anybody else come across a PowerTrack excavator? What do we think? Anybody else seen one? Got a quick hitch on it. A hydraulic quick hitch at that. Wow. That's quite impressive. There we go. So there we have the PowerTrack excavator. Have you ever heard of those? There's Andy.
Can we go anywhere with that?
How you doing? Fancy seeing you here. Are you into plant and machinery nowadays then?
I think I'm back in
You're back in the game, aren't you? I'll explain a bit about that later on to people that are watching, just in case anybody does actually watch this stuff that I do.
Does anyone watch?
I hope so. 20,000 people watched yesterday's one, so they were doing all right.
I thought it was only me.
I've seen you.
There you go.
Recognise your voice.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Crime Watch, yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. You see, Andy? Somebody does actually watch. There we go. Look, that's cool. So I'm walking around Watches Auction in Barnsley and bumped into Andy. And this gentleman said he recognised us from YouTube.
Yes, I know him from his.
So this is Robert.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Well, so who else, Robert? Who else do you watch on YouTube? Come on.
Watch the welder fabber and the struggler.
Yeah.
Mainly.
They're both awesome. I mean,
Yes, good channels. Yeah.
the professional struggler, Chris.
Yes.
If you're watching this, you know we know you.
Yes.
He's a proper laugh.
Yes. Yeah.
And as for Baz the welder, I think
Yeah.
an incredible
He's
skilled
great.
man.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
Skilled
It's
man.
a good tune, that. Yeah.
So,
It's
that's-
good. Nice meeting you.
Thanks for watching him. Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
Nancy. Isn't that nice to see that we meet these such lovely people? And that's all thanks to YouTube. So thank you, everyone on YouTube, for these watching us and making it all worthwhile. I just found some more green stuff that's fake. So I'm guessing it's like some walling or screening or something like that. So, and there's pallets of it here. So anybody want any fake green stuff? This is the place to be. For Land Rover enthusiasts, if you come here, there's a bonnet. There's a rear body. I'm sure somewhere here there's some wheels and other bits and pieces, so probably get yourself, make yourself a Land Rover up out of a few bits. But there's all sorts here. Even a tree. Look. Even a tree for sale. It's something a bit different. I've never heard of this one before. This is a Branson 2505H. Ride-on lawnmower with 3-point linkage. Never heard of one of them. There we go. The whole selection of lawnmowers here, various formats. Now I need something a bit bigger for my garden, something like that. I think there's a little crawler we saw last time. A little Mitsubishi with a drill on the back. That's confusing, isn't it? Being yellow, being John Deere. Oh, so winter's coming, maybe a aggro cat. Looks like fun, doesn't it? What have you found, Andy? Andy's making notes in his little book, you see. But that's privileged information, isn't
I'll
it?
tell you where that came from. Is that allowed?
That's what I say.
It's a-
Oh, you can't bring that book here. You'll get something or other anyway. I don't know quite what, but you can't bring. Bloody hell. I'll have to get. We'll edit that bit out. We'll edit that bit out.
leave that in.
Yeah, definitely. We'll edit that bit out. Plenty of garden machinery here. And some bigger tractors. I think some of these were here we looked at last time. Obviously arrived for this sale. And Unimog that was here was gone. Now that is something a little bit different. A Barford dumper chassis with a very well put together post knocker on the front. And I would have said if it was in the fencing game, that would be an absolutely awesome piece of kit. Particularly with a frame on there for carrying a post. I think it even comes at the back there with a dumper bodge. Someone's put a lot of time and effort into making that, without a doubt. What a piece of equipment. I think that's yeah, what a little gem. Right, quick look at the lower yard down here at what's his, a few commercial vehicles. Andy's pickup is not in the sale. Well, so it could be probably, actually, in fact, it could be. And a few commercial vehicles and a few containers. So there's plenty here. Is your pickup in the sale, Andy? Your pickup in the sale?
Right money, yeah?
Is your pickup in the auction?
Yeah, for the right money.
Could be for the right money. If you want to buy that pickup, give Andy a shout. Usual commission applies. Right, while I'm in Barnsley, popped in very quickly to a friend of mine's farm to have a look at something. Can you tell where we are? Whose farm are we at? Well, through the keyhole thing, isn't it, really? But anyway. There he is, look. After a night at the farming awards, he's probably got a bit of a delicate head.
This is going to be the worst sounding video you've ever created, by the way. We've got the mill running over there. Spray a tractor running in the background. No one's got the reversing features going on. Top of that, my head.
My viewers are used to an active, busy yard. I popped into the farm here to have a look at this. How do you pronounce it, Joe? Samash saw.
People call it Samaz.
Samash saw.
How you read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you watch Joe's channel, I want to put him in the shop really. If you're watching Joe's channel, Joe's been using this saw, cutting trees down.
Yeah.
And I just think it's something we need to consider for the hire fleet. So
it takes out big stuff as well. Like you can really bring down some big hedges that need a lot of work.
we're very lucky. We both went to the factory, didn't we? Saw all this stuff being manufactured, and the quality of the manufacture of this kit is fantastic.
Oh, it was futuristic, weren't it?
Absolutely, it really was. So, if you think you'd like to hire one of these machines, please let us know. Put in the comments below. We're trying to do a bit of research now whether or not we should be adding these to the hire fleet. So,
I think it'd be a good idea because it's one of them machines that you would use every maybe 4 or 5 years,
Yeah.
and then put it maybe away.
there's no point owning one, is there?
No.
not
So
at all.
if guys like you can have a load of them, and people
Yeah.
can come and get them when they want.
Absolutely, that's what I think. So, I'll show you the saw. Here's the saw. And it's
Sorry, I've not cleaned it.
and it's a 4-saw blade. This one's fitting on the telehandler with a pin and cone headstock. No, not pin and, pin and cone. Yeah,
Pin and cone,
yeah,
yeah.
pin and cone headstock. But we're just looking at that. We could probably have these with different brackets on here for JCB, Merlot, and different machines.
You can put it on a loader as well. That's all they run it on in Poland, really.
Right.
Loader tractors.
Okay.
You
So,
don't need a lot of oil.
what are people's thoughts? Should we have these in the hire fleet? I think, as Joe was saying, it's something you'd use every now and again, but probably not worth owning one. But the output in a day for one of these things is colossal, isn't it?
Compared to a man in a man basket and a chainsaw, or just going somewhere with a chainsaw,
Right.
that just takes all that risk out of it. And just, like, if we went with a chainsaw, we might get like one
Yeah.
edge sort of cut this down.
Yeah.
This we can do a field like in the time we do one. It's just,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
it is epic.
Right, there we go. In the boxes below, please let us know if you think they should be in the JCB hire fleet. JCB Hire Fleet. The GCS Hire Fleet, look at that, there we go, right.
He's all in JCB now.
I know, I'm getting old, Joe. And I never had a late night last night either. No. Another question that we get asked quite regularly is, whatever happened to Tim? Well, Tim came to work for GCS to develop and build the hire fleet of machinery, and I'm not quite sure a lot of people actually realise the amount of work, effort, stress that goes into running our hire fleet or anybody else's hire fleet. Come to that, we, as the people that watch this channel and know what we do, we hire machinery to multiple sectors of agriculture. So we hire to potato growers, we hire to veg growers, we hire to beef, dairy, cereals, pea growers, we hire to pumpkin growers, we hire to sweet corn growers, we hire to cereals, the whole maize, energy plants. We also hire into television, we also hire into construction, we hire into aviation. So we hire into a vast sector of different industries with the same machinery. So that's tractors, telehandlers, excavators, trailers and ancillary attachments. So whether it's sweeper brushes, whether it's mowers, whatever. So for aviation, for example, mowing big large areas, airfields, we hire tractors and mowers. So we tend to keep busy throughout the year. Now, running our hire fleet, we have to contend with weather issues, we have to contend with breakdowns, we have to contend with the variation of kit. Now that may sound, people think that hiring a trailer out is just a case of hiring out a trailer. Far from it whatsoever. We have different, as I think we've probably said before, root crop trailers, grain trailers, silage trailers, sheeting systems on different sides, all sorts of variations. And we have to change those variations on the trailers between different seasons. So we go from cereal harvesting to maize, we change the side. So it can be very stressful. So Tim joined us coming from an agricultural background, and he was with us for probably 1.5 seasons of what we do. And I think the stress levels and everything else can be quite intense. So Tim is no longer in our employment. He's gone on to work in, I'm hoping, a less stressful agricultural environment. So he's still involved in agriculture, still involved in farming, which I think is his passion. But he just hasn't got the stress and the multiple phone calls of, can I have a trailer, can I have this, can I have that, or this is broke down, can we deal with that? So he's probably got the job right. He's probably got a way to have a far less stressful life in the world of ag than what he had working for GCS. So we wish Tim all the best. So we do get asked this question quite regularly. We have covered it before in other videos, but I just wanted to clarify again. We wish Tim all the best. I hope he's happy doing what he's doing in the world of farming. What a wonderful character, what a wonderful guy, and we wish him all the best. So anyway, there we go. So there you go. Hopefully that will answer the question of where's Tim. There we go. So anyway, if anybody does have any questions about what we do, please put them in the comments below, and we'll happily try and cover them. You know, there's things perhaps that people will think about that maybe we haven't covered in videos, and we don't cover in videos that people would like to know the answers to. We do get questions about the earlier years of GCS. We have done some bits of video of that, but what we'll try to do is to do a little bit in depth of certain times of what we've done. So if that's what you want to see, so let us know in the boxes below. Let us know what you want to see, and we'll endeavour to try to answer those questions for you. Anyway, thanks for watching GCS. Thank you for subscribing. Maybe by the time this video goes out tonight, we may be 11,000. If not, please subscribe. We're so close to being there. And then we've got to aim for that target of 100,000 subscribers. It can be done. There's other people out there that have done it. I mean, I never dreamt we'd even get to. I never even thought we'd get to 1,000, let alone 11,000. So, yeah, quite heartwarming the people that actually are following us. So, thank you very much for watching. I'm feeling probably 85% today, which is probably a record for me for a little while. So that's feeling good. How are you feeling? Let us know, and I'll see you on the next video, which will probably be tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Cheers.